Right now, we're in Nino Aquino International Airport in Manila, the Philippines.
What's this?
What's this right here?
Yeah.
This is called a partial thickness burn. And so, when it comes to burns, they used to be called like first degree, second degree, and third degree burns. And so, the first layer of the skin is the epidermis, the second layer of the skin is the dermis, and the third layer of the skin is the subcutaneous tissue. But today we don't classify burns as first, second, or third degree. We classify them with different terminology, particularly in nursing and in healthcare. We have superficial, which affects only the superficial part of the skin, which is the epidermis, the partial thickness burns, which is the dermal layer, and then all the way down to the dermal layer. And then you have your full thickness burns, which encompasses all the way down to your subcutaneous tissue. Now, it's important for students to understand that when you have a partial thickness burn, it affects the dermal layer, but there's two subcategories. There is a superficial partial thickness burn, which encompasses just the top layer of the dermal layer. You can see that like in blisters and stuff like that, like what we just saw right now with my daughter, because she had a second degree burn or a partial thickness burn because my son holding the camera spilled some coffee on her. And anyway, my fault though, I gave it to him. And so you also, the second subcategory in partial thickness burns is deep partial thickness burns. All that means is that it's encompassing a deeper layer, but still of the dermal layer. And then you have your third degree or your full thickness burns, which goes all the way down to the subcutaneous tissue. Now, it's important for students to understand that when you have a body surface area burned, that's 20% of body surface area or more that encompasses at least partial thickness. Now you have serious concerns of hypovolemic shock and all the other issues that can happen in the emergent and the acute phase when it comes to these type of burns. So if a patient just has superficial burns, it's nothing more than a sunburn. But once it's partial thickness or deeper and the body surface area is more than 20%, then you have real significant consequences that the patient can actually suffer from. You also have an issue with full thickness burns because it burns down and it singes, burns off all the nerve endings, and the patient's pain is a little bit different. It's very dull. And so that's what the burns are about.